it's Jennifer. Thank you for coming and hanging out with me today. I don't think I did an intro to the video I just did, so I'm adding it now as I'm driving down the road. So welcome today. Today I went on a hike and I took y'all along and talked to y'all, so I hope you enjoy it. Okay, so I'm trying to find somewhere that has decent lighting. I don't think I'm gonna find that. I don't know, we'll see. So I'm going on a hike. So what do I take with me when I go on a hike? Well, I take water, and that's up there. I gotta get that. I take my taser. Always take a taser. And I'm going to take my pepper spray. And I'm going to take y'all on a hike. It's not a long hike, it'll be a short hike, but I decided I'm gonna go on a hike. So let's go hiking. Okay, so I'm going on a hike. I've been halfway down this trail before. I've never been all the way down it, but I've been halfway down it. So we're gonna see how far we can go today. It's not a very long trail, I don't think. This area is not a very long area, but yeah. So here's a funny story about this lake. The first time I brought the kids out here, they go, "Mom, this isn't a lake, it's a pond." That's why we call it a pond. That's why you keep hearing me call it a pond. We usually go to lakes like Lake Texoma. My mom used to live off of Lake Texoma, so we'd go out there a lot. And so they thought it was a pond. They thought it was hilarious. They kept calling it a pond. So I'm not sure how much more of a video I can make. My phone's about to die. It's like at 20%. So I'm not sure at what point it's going to cut me off. But yeah, I love hiking. I can't wait till I'm in the mountains and I can do it in the mountains. I don't know. I just love nature and being outside and all that. So I'm going to go hiking in the mountains in Colorado and Wyoming and Montana and then Alaska. Probably need some bear stuff. Yeah, maybe my fear should be bears and not snakes. Snakes are little. Bears though, bears could eat me. I'd make a good snack for a bear. There's something actually out here. I keep hearing it. When I walked by this spot earlier, they was making noise, something bigger than a bird. But really haven't seen anything but birds, butterflies, just little things. But that's okay. But I kind of am sticking to the trail today. Yeah. I want to go exploring. I want to go exploring those houses over there. I don't know that we're allowed to though. But I would love to go and just explore those little buildings over there. I love exploring old houses. It's one of the things I used to do as a kid. We used to walk around and explore houses that were abandoned, that were like ran down and abandoned in town during the summer. Me and my cousins and my friends used to do it. But yeah, that's what we used to do. It was so much fun. And I love everything old. I've always said I'm an old soul. I love everything old. I hate the world we live in. I hate technology. I hate it all. But I love old stuff. I love the way stuff used to be. I love writing letters. I still write letters to people. I wrote somebody an 11-page letter the other day. I don't think they ever read it, but I wrote it. And I didn't mail it. I wrote it and then I screenshotted it to them, so I doubt they ever read it. But I love writing letters. I love writing people letters and sending them. And then, I don't know, I just love everything old. I think technology has really caused us to not communicate anymore. People don't communicate anymore. Communicate over text message, but it's not the way it used to be. People used to write letters. Have you ever sat and thought about your grandparents and your great-grandparents and how they used to go off to war and write each other love letters? If I could find a guy who wrote me love letters, that would be a keeper, because I love to write love letters. I really love letters. I love to write letters. But I would love a guy to write me a love letter. So the way to my heart, write me a love letter. Just in case anybody wants to know. But yeah, I hate technology and how it's made people no longer connect. We don't have a connection with people anymore. People look at people as if they're disposable. I said that the other day. It's like people are disposable anymore. You make one mistake, you say one thing wrong, and that's it. They just ghost you. Yeah, if anybody watched my other video, ghosting people. We don't communicate, we don't talk, we don't tell people how we feel anymore. We don't tell them how we feel about them. I try to always tell people how I feel about them. If I'm thinking about somebody, or if I don't know, I like to reach out to people and tell them all the good stuff I think about them. I think that's important to let people know that stuff. But nowadays, people just, they don't connect with people. There's not a connection anymore. And I think that's what is wrong with a lot of the world today, is we don't take time to really get to know people. And if you don't think they're perfect, or if they make a mistake, then you just kick them out of your life and go on. And that's not how it used to be. Used to, people made a mistake, you forgave them, or you know, you took the time to really get to know people. But nowadays, people don't, and it's sad. And that's my problem. Is a lot of my problem with people is I keep trying when I shouldn't, because I want to live in a world where we connect again and we respect each other. And just because you mess up or they mess up, you don't just throw them away. You just keep trying. You keep being part of their life, and you forgive them. Forgiveness and grace goes a long way. A little bit of forgiveness, a little bit of grace goes a long way. And I probably forgive too often. I know I forgive too often. I've been told I do that. But I don't know, I just never want to give up on anybody. Sorry, there's all these stupid bugs. I'm not the kind of person who ever wants to give up on somebody. I just want to continue being friends and having them part of my life. And where was I? So I always give them too many chances. I think I've been told that, but I don't think you can ever give somebody too many chances. If somebody wants to be a part of your life, you should let them be a part of your life in whatever manner, as long as they're not doing anything that's detrimental to you or that's bad to you. I mean, if somebody's abusing you or something, you shouldn't let them in your life, but otherwise, you should let people be your friends. If they want to be your friend, you never know. There's some people who I would love to still have in my life, because I could probably be the best friend they ever had, but I don't know. I think we just give up on people. It's like, as a society, we just give up on people nowadays, and you shouldn't. We live in this world where everything's disposable, and people have become disposable too, and it's sad. You should give somebody forgiveness and grace, and know you're not perfect. I mean, none of us are perfect. We all make mistakes. We all screw up. But as long as we're sorry that we did it, and we apologize, I mean, you shouldn't really just kick people out of your life. And I know a lot of people who do that. Had a friend who did that. And instead of talking to people, we don't talk to people and tell them what they did wrong anymore. If somebody doesn't know they did something wrong to you, or that they hurt your feelings, or that, you know, maybe their actions weren't the best, if you don't tell them, they don't know that. And not everybody was raised the same and grew up the same and has the same standards and the same morals as other people. And sometimes we do stuff that we don't realize hurts people, and because it's not something that would hurt us. And I evidently learned that the other day. But yeah, if you don't tell people what they did wrong, nobody's perfect. Nobody's going to know everything about you and how you work and how you react to stuff. And if you're not telling people that they've done something to hurt your feelings, they're not going to know. And just kicking them out of your life, I mean, that just hurts them. But I don't know. I guess I've been dealing with that lately. I've been dealing with, I guess, a situation where, I guess I've been dealing with that lately. A situation where somebody kicked me out of their life, and I'm guessing I said or did something wrong. I have no idea what I said or did. I just know they kicked me out of their lives. And yeah, it's not, I can't stand here. It sounds like crazy. And it's not, I'm sure it's nothing unforgivable that I've done, because I can guarantee you I've never done anything unforgiving to anybody. Sorry, all these little bugs are driving me crazy. But instead of saying, hey, look, you did this that hurt my feelings, or you said this, or I don't know. They were just like, Okay, I'm done. I'm not perfect. I make mistakes like everybody else, but I don't know. I've just learned that I'm not going to kick anybody out of my life. If you want to be a part of my life, I'm going to have you a part of my life. Unless you're doing something to physically hurt me, you're going to be a part of my life. Maybe not a big part of my life, but you're going to be a part of my life. I'm never going to block somebody or ghost them. And I am not going to ghost anybody. If I have an issue with you, I'm going to tell you what my issue is with you. And then I'm going to tell you that you can't be in my life if I don't want you in my life. But I'm not going to just ghost you. Ghosting is the most immature thing in the world. I have a pet peeve with ghosting. I'm sorry. I do. It is the most immature thing a person can do to somebody else. I don't even know why it started. But you should be mature enough to tell somebody, especially as adults. Ghosting is something children do. Ghosting is what teenagers do when they get mad at people. But when adults ghost people, it's so infuriating. Like, be an adult, be a mature person, and tell that person, hey, I have this issue with you. You know, maybe we could work on it. Maybe you could not do it anymore. Instead of just ghosting them. I don't know. Every time somebody ghosts somebody and I hear about it, or it's happened to me once, one person in my life does ghost me. Quite often, actually. Currently doing it again. But, I don't know. I think stop treating people like they're disposable unless you want people to treat you like you're disposable. And that's where, as adults, we don't think about anymore, as to treat people the way you want to be treated. And anyone who just throws somebody away like that, I don't know. It's like, is that how they would want somebody to treat them? Is that how they've been treated? Do they think that's okay in life? I don't know. I have a lot of issues with people who ghost people. So my two big pet peeves is people who ghost people and people who manipulate people, especially using threats of self-harm to do it. So, yeah. I'm back at my car, so let's get in the car. So yeah, thank y'all for coming along. I had a great adventure today. I had a great little hike. It wasn't a long hike. I don't live anywhere there's a long hiking trails in my town. So I just went on that small one. So thank y'all for coming along and listening to me talk about life, I guess. And yeah, so I guess I will talk to y'all tomorrow. So I hope you have a blessed day, and I love each and every one of you very much. Bye.